the sell-off, as you rightly point out, is in sympathy with what happened on Wall Street last night. At the same time, we think that this fear of recession that we have today is possibly a little unjustified. We are subscribers to the point of view of an economic slowdown, no doubt, next year. We have a forecast of U.S. growth at about 2.1% in 2019 compared to about 3% in 2018. But while that does constitute an economic slowdown, and it would be reflected in Asia as well, it is by no means catastrophic. And there are some silver linings as well. We also see Fed stopping in its rate hiking glide path after 2 rate hikes next year. We also see the US dollar moderating from around the second quarter of next year. And these historically have been positive for flows into Asian equities.
It's interesting, Manishi, that you say it could be unjustified, the sell-off we saw, because I have to admit, when I woke up and saw the CNBC alert about the Dow falling almost 800 points, I said, why? And then many people were saying growth concerns, as you've highlighted there. Of course, the story around the bonds seems to really be rattling sentiment at the moment. But all we have today is a partial inversion. And to the extent that these U.S. Treasury yields, if we can pull that up, that any inversion would point to the risk of a recession. I mean, how real is that? You're talking about a slowdown, but is the slowdown so severe that we're going to get a recession in the near term?
Right. I think the jury is still out on that one. But look at the fundamentals of the U.S. economy, where we have very low unemployment today. The most recent indicators seem to tell us that wage growth is also catching on. These are not the usual recipes. These are not the usual indicators of a recession going forward. So that's why we think that, no doubt there would be a slowdown from the high base of growth that was created by the tax cuts in 2018. But we are not a subscriber to the point of view of a recession either in 2019 or in 2020. We will have growth slowing down to possibly around 1 to 1.4% by the fourth quarter or the second half of 2020. But that's really far away, and, the forecasts are obviously going to be data dependent. But as far as the visible forecast horizon is concerned in 2019, while we see a slowdown, we are not really subscribers to the point of view of a recession.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now, to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.